Hey, hey, hey. So this is a live. I can't go live on the private page anymore. I guess I took that feature away. I thought maybe I was mistaken before. But yeah, it's gone. I tried to go live on the page, but it wasn't there. I didn't feel like going live on Reason to Row because I didn't want other people to come in and start asking. So I'm live on YouTube so that I don't have to download and then, send it to you guys. So it's like it'll download right after the live is over. Okay. So I'll tell you the timestamp. This one is for TT, 9-card reading. Spirit team of TT, speak truth to power. Give her love, light, grace, mercy, infinite wisdom, and knowledge. For the month of November 2020. What's your highest good message for TT? Spirit team of TT. Positive change is coming, girl. Your spirit team, I was getting the Lord is opening up doors for you. Your luck is going to change, and you've noticed that your connectivity has already changed, right? Since you've taken the class. This is going to impact your money. You're going to have a new beginning at money, but don't forget, a new beginning means that you have to work it. Okay, so you may be currently more fixated on what you don't have. You got to turn that around. You got to be very thankful and grateful for what you do have. So use the insights from class to make sure you start your prayer routine, and make sure you start off with, being grateful. That's going to change your thinking patterns, your emotional patterns, by focusing on the beauty and the benefits that you have, right? And then you're going to take practical steps during November to invest in your work, invest in your spirituality, and continuing to open up that connection with your spirit team. They're still talking to you. They're still trying to talk to you, and you're still a little bit distracted emotionally. So make sure that you invest time and energy into changing that. You got to use the spirit of discernment and make sure you let go of people and places. Understand that this is a process. It's not about taking a class. It's not about getting a reading. It's about, being patient with the process. Being patient with, you opening up to your spirit team and learning all the ways in which they talk to you. Right? Because it's taken a long time for your last 2 cards to fall, right? You got to be patient. Your spirit of discernment is going to help you out. So that's being connected and using the insights that you get, right? It's cool that you are extremely gifted, but if you don't do anything with it, then it's almost like you don't have it, right? You want to make sure you watch out for one card. See? And it might not be a long time until you get like the next step, right? It might, all of this is happening, boom, 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 boom. And then it might be a long time until you get your next insight or blessing, you know, something obvious. Don't let that throw you off. What you put into your emotions and your spirituality, you're going to get out. Use the spirit of discernment when it comes to your work. Because you got the Queen of Wands right underneath the Three of Autumn. And the Three of Autumn is the investment in your work, right? So you already got that insight via your dream that the police were coming your way because of potential, you know, identity theft. Accusations. Be very careful. There's not one passion card here. Not one passion card. So be very, very careful. You can't have a lot of, yep. Hold on. All right. I'm going to put these cards down because, you know, when shit ain't popping off, sometimes you just got to put it down and deal with what you have in front of you. So you only have 8 cards right now. So I'm not done. I'm going to pull clarifiers. But definitely the Queen of Swords came out as the 7th card. So technically it's supposed to be the first card in the 3rd row. However, it landed perfectly under the middle row. I kept it there. And then the next card I put to the left, and then the last card I put in its space. So the Queen of Swords is all about the spirit of discernment, being connected to the on high, and, you know, making your decisions from a space of knowledge and spiritual insight. And so it's right underneath the middle row, which is your current energy. So the current energy is the 5 of Summer, which is the 5 of Cups. Hold on. Then the 3 of Autumn, which is the 3 of Coins, and the 4 of Summer, which is the 4 of Cups. Sorry. So look at this. This is the work card. And on both sides, you have low vibration, right? You're not listening to your spirit team. You got to listen to that dream. You got to listen to your dream, because there is not one passion card here. And since we already know from our previous readings, the credit repair, maybe helping people, is not part of your purpose, right? Your purpose is not here. And so you have a lot, that dream is prophetic. And trouble is going to come, some shape or form. Trouble is going to come. Follow your passion when it comes to your career. Passion. So you got to get to moving towards your purpose. Spirit team of TT. That's the last card. Excuse me. Thank you. Yeah. For this new Victoria, you're going to have this, if you pay attention to your spirit team and you act accordingly and you rule from that space, you're going to get this new victorious beginning that is going to bring in financial new beginnings as well as intellectual new beginnings. And so you got to be able to work that and allow that to grow. And the way that you work that is through guidance, right? This is an objective counselor, confidant, fair-minded, knowledgeable. So you need to start talking to people who are in positions to help you about your passion, because that's the only thing that's missing. You have thought, you have money, you have emotions, and you have spiritual here, right? So you got 4 out of 5. Ooh. Overall energy, passion card. So you got to do the work to bring forth the victory, and you got to do the work in your passion. This is a passion card. And so this is your choice, right? And the choice that you make is going to bring forth healing as well as a dream come true. And so you have to move quickly towards your passion because it's going to take time to do your work. As you saw, 7 cards unfolded really quick. It took the last 2 cards a long time to fall down in order to, get your full picture, right? So don't be leery and wary about the process. The process is what it is. God needs to make sure not only that you are ready for your blessings, but they got to make sure that people are ready for your blessings and certain things are in place and space. So, and sometimes we got a little bit, more to learn on our own. Excuse me. But as you see, it came forth. And when cards don't drop, I do not get not impatient. Because I call on your spirit team, so I submit to your spirit team. So the process has already begun. The spiritual process has already begun for you to move forth. So you gotta continue to move forth because the energy for great fortune and good luck for you, that wheel of fortune is turning in your favor. So you gotta move towards it. You gotta move your thought patterns, and your thoughts are gonna help move you forward towards that divine energy. And that's how you're gonna get your new beginning financially. So you need to start this pronto in October so that things can fall in place. Mm-hmm. You need to look at your passion. You need to look at your passion and look at all the possibilities that's connected. So as you know, your passion is what would you do every day for the rest of your life, might get paid for it, and you'll be happy AF. And so yours is helping people, and you got to make sure that you look at all the possibilities that's connected with helping people, and all the ways specifically how to help young women or young children, young adults, whatever your area is going to be. You really need to do some communicating about that. To make sure that you are going the right path. And your passion is what's going to bring it into your struggle. You got to be in your passion. Your passion. Your passion. Your passion. November, your passion. And your divine connectivity is going to push you forward in this passion and bring forth divine success and balance. Right? Things are going to be a lot more even keeled. When you are living your passion, you are your happiest. Okay? So just know that. And then for you guys waiting, let me give you an oracle. Oh, yeah. I'm sorry. When videos come on, I start yawning. I swear I slept like a baby last night. When I came back in from dinner, we were out for a long time. We came up with this great project that we're going to work on together, me and my housemate. And when I got in, I was just like done. I had to take Louis out, and then I got in the shower. Actually, I fell asleep before I got in the shower. And then I got in the shower and went right back to bed. Tired, and I slept all night. I slept well. But when videos come on, I start to yawn. Something psychological about that. Yeah, there's an alternative to the work that you're doing. There's a better way. So, and when it comes to your passion, you got to be reliable to yourself. So just like you're reliable to your clients and you're professional and you come through for your family, you have to do the same thing for you regarding your passion. If you don't, then you're going to be unreliable to yourself and you're going to keep going around on that hamster wheel cycle. Okay. So there's healing that happens once we, are in our purpose. Okay. So I'm going to take a picture of this. I wasn't too good at this yesterday. So let's see how we do. Okay. Let's go to Nettie Batty, 1610. Okay, Nettie Batty. Hey, Latasha, how are you, honey? I am finishing up yesterday's readings, and I'm going to post this to my private group because the 3 people that didn't get their readings yesterday are in the private group. So just FYI. That was Latasha. She's in the chat. So if you see me talking to somebody, Spirit team of that. Speak truth to power. Give a love, light, grace, mercy, infinite wisdom, and knowledge. What is her highest good message for the month of November 2020? Highest good message. Spirit team, let that come through. Thank you. Woo! Listen. Okay. You got a good mixture of passion, thought, spiritual. You don't have no emotional cards. 2 more cards need to fall at least. One. Okay. Allow one thing to come at a time. Be patient with the process. Okay, you need to spend some time going within, Nettie Betty. Overall energy is the Hermit card, especially when it comes to your work. You got no emotional cards. You got passion, you got work, you got thought, and you got spiritual cards, right? So do not deal with any emotions, family, friends, potential loved ones, potential romantic partners, potential romantic partners. Focus on your work passion. That's what's going to get you ready, because you need to have that divine insight. You need to be allowing God to show the way, and not your thought patterns to show you the way, right? Because there's some things, the way that God works, some things don't make sense. And so if we rely only on our thought patterns, then we're cheating ourselves of the opportunity to get what's divinely ours. And this is what divinely yours: financial independence, success, great business ventures, and a solid foundational home. That also can be a union, but you gotta focus on your work. You gotta focus on your purpose first. Okay. Tower moments. There has been a tower moment. I saw the tower card. Okay. So you need to be focusing in the month of November how to problem solve, right? Your intellectual prowess has to be focused on problem solving. Even if there's no problems that you're facing right now, you got to make sure that no problems come up, or that you're proactively thinking, how to divert any potential problems, right? Because right now, spiritual energy of financial, energetic, situational blessings is here. So you got to use it, the energy of the emperor, and you got to get structured. You got to get organized so that you can bring in those blessings. So you got to think of how you're going to continue to bring in those blessings. There are financial difficulties that you have experienced in the past, and it caused a lot of heartache and disappointment, but you're going to manage that, especially if you focus on your passion, right? If you focus on your passion, you're going to be able to come through that energy. So if there's any lingering energy from that, really focus on how did you get into that space in the past, and that's how you problem solve to make sure that you don't get back in that space, right? And like we said, Groupon is excellent. For when you have a product or another service to sell, right? You can make more money than the Groupon money. So if you're not doing that, start thinking about how you can make even more of an opportunity from clients that come in, right? Without spending money, right? Because like if you do the rocks, right, the crystals, you can buy minimal and have displays set up, and see what the interest of the clients are, see if they will purchase them, and then you can allow them to purchase them, and then you take that money and you flip it and you buy more rocks, right? So that way it's a minimal. You're not buying, a whole bunch hoping to sell, and it doesn't, right? And you package them, to your liking. If it's not that, then selling more of your, massage at your prices, and having a display in the office that's nicely presented, so that when people are out in the waiting room, in the sauna, in the dressing room, you have beautiful display signs, showing them the offer. That's something that's absolutely free. In terms of you, all you have to do is pay for, the really nice, signage, right? This is going to give you a new financial beginning. This is going to give you a new start. So this is totally drastically different than where you came from, right? And so you may be okay right now, but Spirit is saying you got to prepare for what you don't know, can be coming down the pike, right? COVID 2.0, right? Review the past and present so you can think and pray and meditate. You know what to think, pray, and meditate on. Get that divine knowledge and insight. No judgments against yourself, against other people. No, you're going to do it in a way that's high vibrational and objective. And then boom, 10 of coins, 10 of coins, 10 of coins, financial blessings. Thank you. Spirit team of Nettie, give us more insight on the Prince of Winter. Thank you. Yep. When it comes to thinking and planning for the future, tapping into that Wheel of Fortune energy and getting organized, your spirit team has been tapping you. You haven't been listening. You got to make sure that anything that you do in business is even keeled. It's reciprocal. It's a reciprocal transaction, right? So you got to bring balance. You got to figure out a way to bring financial balance in every transaction. And boom. Blessings. You got 10 of coins. So you got 20 of coins. Okay. All right. Oop, I didn't take a picture. Hold on. Boom. I don't remember what the card was anyway. Put these cards back. Oh, let me give you a goddess. I'm getting to give you a goddess card. I have a meeting in 40 minutes. I gotta go get something to eat. Spirit team of Nettie, speak truth to power. Thank you. Yep. Your work life is going to be handled with fairness in the spiritual realm. You got endings and new beginnings. So that ending of the 5 of autumn and the 3 of winter, that's the past. That's over with. Even if some of those residual feelings and happenstances have entered into the current energy, it's done with as long as you problem solve, right? And you keep spirit around your thought processes. So don't think nothing and then do it. No, you think something, you pray and you meditate and you get true insight. If you need me, call me, okay? Old has to be released for the new to come in. Do not back down from your divine blessings. And easy does it. There's no need to rush, right? Your things are going to come forward in divine timing. Let me take a picture of this. Okay, here we go. Okay, 30, 45. Tiana! What up, TT? Well, see, TT is the other TT, but I don't even know why I just called you TT. So whoever's watching, these are basically private readings that I'm doing. If this is Latasha, you already know. And I'm doing it live so I don't have to upload and download. These are typically done on Facebook Live anyway. My private readings, I go ahead and upload. Clearing out the energies. Tiana, how you doing, boo? Okay. Spirit to Tiana, speak truth to power, give of love, light, grace, mercy. Thank you. Infinite wisdom and knowledge for the month of month of November 2020. Thank you. So I'm excited. Me and a housemate are going to be doing some tarot dinners. Like as a business venture. White barn. Candle. So Tiana, you got 6 cards down. They came out, fairly decent. Last 3 cards are not falling. Spirit team with Tiana, speak truth to power. Thank you. And this is the second time that happened. As soon as I call in your spirit team again, that it fell. So you want to definitely, if there's any blockage during the month of October or November for you, you want to call in your spirit team. You want to implement them in order to get rid of that blockage. Whether it's bringing forth insight or whether it's bringing forth blessings, whatever the case may be. This is staying down. Okay. Yeah, so it looks like you're not fighting anymore. You're not participating in any low vibrational situations. Whether it's thoughts, whether it's actions of other people. You may also have a return of a friend. And it could be a platonic friend. They may need your help because you are financially stable. Be wise about any investments that you make with a friend. When it comes to your romantic passion, make sure that you are organized in your structure. Use your notes. Make sure that you're getting yourself in a spiritual mindset for this union. Have patience with the union. Feed it high vibrationally. Use your intuition, prayer, meditation. And you're going to see a lot of change come forth. If in November there is a stumble in a relationship or a passionate situation, consider how you respond. Doesn't mean that everything needs a happy, nice response, but it needs a very cautious, thoughtful response, right? It may be difficult to balance a love situation with everything that you have going on. But again, you got to invest, in this in order for it to flourish. It doesn't mean that everything's going to be perfect. Doesn't mean that there's no challenges. When a challenge comes, and it may come in November, it may come in the tail end of November, or at any point in November. Um, the way that you navigate it is going to be the difference between, how the trajectory of the relationship goes. Mm. This is something that you manifested, Boo. This is something that you manifested. You manifested this soulmate union. And so there's more that you don't know. So that's why it's really important that you keep your spirituality central, right? This is not a goal, this is a milestone, right? So you got to keep your spirituality in the center. Even if you face a challenge, keep your spirituality center. Try to get near bodies of water if you can, just to replenish your spirit. Quick day trip. Spirit and Tiana, thank you. Right? This is divine fairness at play. Whatever you may encounter in this relationship, is going to be handled with fairness as well. And, you got to make sure that you listen to your body, right? If your body is telling you something is off, listen to it. If your body is telling you something is right, listen to it, right? So I'm going to take a picture of this. Yeah, you're probably going to have things to celebrate, boo. You got two Overall energy for this deck is the Three of Cups. And you got the Nine of Coins underneath it as well. And then you got the Three of Cups here as well. So even though handling a new relationship, a potential relationship, a friendship, whatever this is, you're going to be able to successfully manage it, right? Four Wands, King of Wands, around the Emperor. All right, everybody. I hope that was helpful. And I will post those pictures on our page as well as this. Of course, you're going to know. Of course, you're going to know by now. Bye.